Good morning, FHS. Panther News starts right now. Happy Earth Day month! The Green Team will be releasing a new PSA each week of April. This week's is about cleaning up our Earth and some Earth Day activities you can do at home. Check out the Green Team Twitter for more information. Now, today's top stories. April is National Poetry Month. To get into the spirit, you can read your favorite poem or compose your own. You can even present your work to your friends or family. We hope you enjoy National Poetry Month. Are you a student looking for more volunteer hours? The Red Cross Club at FHS is offering all club members community service hours for any time they commit. This includes club meetings, events, service projects, etc. Members will be automatically registered as Red Cross volunteers. The club will be meeting virtually every week on Tuesdays at 2:20 p.m. If you're interested in joining, use the code seen here. Hope to see you there. Have you received your school picture? On Wednesday, April 7th, students and families will be able to pick up their school pictures in the FHS library. The library will be open from 8 to 3. This April, Saga is putting on a competition to celebrate the amazing staff here at FHS. Here's how it works. Students can submit an essay, outline, video, slideshow, or other artifact honoring a teacher they feel has made school a safe space. What teacher has inspired you to be your true self? To learn about identities different from yours? Who has celebrated diversity in all its forms? To submit your entry, email it to MixB. Make sure you change your sharing settings so the judges can read it. This submission is due by Friday, April 30th. The prize is a gift basket for both you and your teacher. In May, both 10th and 11th grade students will be required to take the ELA and Math MCAS. Juniors are testing on May 3rd and 4th for the ELA portion, and sophomores on May 11th and 12th. The math portion will be May 6th through 7th for juniors and May 13th through 14th for sophomores. All testing will be taken in person. Retest opportunities will be available in junior or senior year if the passing score is not met. As the April 12th date to return to InPerson School creeps closer, more potential details have emerged as to what it could look like. A longer lunch schedule is being discussed, and tents have been put up in the courtyard to help space out lunches. For a teacher's perspective on returning to in-person learning, Ryan Martin sat down with FHS's Ms. Johnson.
Today we're joined with Ms. Johnson, English teacher here at Franklin High School, to get a teacher's perspective on returning to in-person learning on April 12th. Ms. Johnson, thank you for joining us.
Of course. Thanks for having me, Ryan.
All right, to start off, what are the teachers' feelings towards in-person learning? Excited, nervous, maybe a little bit of both?
For sure. I think it's a little bit of both, but I certainly lean toward more excited. I think it's really beneficial to have more people in the building, not just for students, but also for teachers. I get my energy from my students, so I'm thrilled to have everyone here, but at the same time, I think we haven't done this in a year, so it's a little nerve-wracking, but I'm super confident that this will be best for everyone.
Definitely. Sounds like the best solution for everyone, but the nerves
For
are
sure.
there. So what do you think the most important factor to successfully returning to full in-person will be?
Well, safety obviously is number one, right? We always have to think about safety being first. I think with increased vaccinations and things like that, and we've done a great job here at Franklin High School already in terms of our safety precautions. So I think if we continue on that path, follow the different guidelines that are out there, then we'll be good to go. Like I said, we've done a good job so far. So I'm confident and happy and excited to have everyone back here.
Yeah, definitely. It's gone on schedule so far. Would you say your style of teaching will kind of change anyway now that a majority of your audience will be, right in front of you to teach? Or will it stay kind of the same and kind of what you've known for the past couple months?
Great question. I think my style will stay pretty much the same. There definitely will be some adjustments and changes to be able to connect with students in the building naturally will cause some changes. But I think it's really important to also, remember that there's students at home still, and my attention is not going to focus away from them. So I want to make sure everyone gets the same experience, even if, you're at home and, at home, like in your bedroom, right? I want to bring that same experience to everyone. So I would say, yes, of course, some things will change, but for the most part, my teaching style will stay stay the same.
We're going to have some people still at home, but a lot more in front in the building. Kind of going off that, are you going to kind of expect to give a higher workload and accomplish more than now that we're in class?
Good question. Ooh, no. The easy answer to that is no, just because I feel like we've already been giving you guys a high workload, and our kind of idea for the entire year was to not change much about what we do in terms of, your learning. Like, I want you to get the most out of this year no matter what. So I would say my work level will stay the same. It will just be a little bit different, rather than, worksheet at home, maybe it's more class discussion.
Definitely. And just to end it off here, just kind of going back to the excitement building now that we're back in person, what aspects of traditional learning have you missed the most in the last year that you remember from past teaching with full pre-COVID and are excited to have back?
Just seeing everyone's faces and hearing laughter and hearing like before class chatter, after class chatter, that stuff is something that we forget, like how important it is. I know you hear me probably in class all the time. I'm sick of my own voice. I'm ready to hear some other voices. So that's the most important thing to me, is like the socialization aspect. I can't wait for those natural moments to occur, rather than, you have to unmute yourself and then talk, rather than just jumping in here and there. So I'm just excited to feel that energy, to give that energy back with more students in the building.
Yeah, definitely a lot of more silence now that we're remote than past years. But that's all the time we have for today. Thank you, Ms. Johnson, again for giving us the teacher perspective on returning to in-person learning. It was great having you on.
Thank you so much, Ryan. Appreciate it.
Thanks, Ryan and Ms. Johnson. We hope to have more info on our full reopening next week. Now, in sports. Registration for spring sports is now open on FamilyID.com and will close on Friday, April 16th. All spring sports start on Monday, April 26th. With a win over Attleboro last week, the Panthers are on a 2-game win streak. The Panthers are looking to bring the same intensity to the next game against Milford. Milford has the same records as the Panthers at 2-1, so it will be a close game. The game is a home game and will be played at 7 p.m. Go Panthers! There's a little bit less than 2 months of the NBA regular season remaining, meaning we're on the home stretch to the playoffs. The playoffs begin May 22nd, and 8 teams from the Eastern Conference and 8 teams from the Western Conference will play for the Larry O'Brien Trophy. As of right now, no team has punched a ticket to the playoffs, but we should see some within the next month, like the Utah Jazz and Philadelphia 76ers, as they are the top 2 teams in the league. Tonight, the Celtics play against the Rockets at Boston at 7:30. As March is coming to a close, so is college basketball. With only 6 remaining teams left, no bracket is perfect. UCLA is set to play Michigan Tuesday the 30th at 9:57. Houston and Baylor already punched their ticket to the Final Four, as USC plays number 1 seed Gonzaga tonight at 7:15. The Final Four is Houston and Baylor, UCLA or Michigan against USC or Gonzaga. Gonzaga, as well as Michigan, are the front runners to win, as they are the first seed. The NCAA Championship is set for Monday, April 5th at 9 p.m. Eastern Time. That's all we have for today. Thanks for watching.